MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. The Royals have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. In now, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Devo. They're looking.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Gerard Dyson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. In is Jorge Soler. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. But another. Brady Singer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Into the box, Leury Garcia. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Taylor. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. Number 11 for him on the season, as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
So now to the plate, Luis Robert. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's inside.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is right there, 1 down.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Hanser Alberto comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Santana now, head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Expecting the ball to be pulled quite possibly. It looks like the outfielders will shift to the right now. Line drive to left. Engel will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to count to Yoan Moncada. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. And the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Adam Engel is at the plate as he watches ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton to try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Singer has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. At the plate, Nicky Lopez. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Now batting,
at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Mondesi hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
To second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Standing in, Jarrod Dyson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. That evens it up, 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Scooped up and not in time as the run scores. Whit Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounder down the line at third. Mondesi on second. Dyson is over at first with 1 away. Popped him up. Collins waits on it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. For the current campaign, Soler is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hot shot to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Royals lead it 2-1.
Welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. A 1-1. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Fouled away. He went down swinging to start the home first. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. 1 there. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the... Digging in to try it again, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Has a look, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Anderson brings it in to second for 1, to Abreu for the big double play.
Up next to the Royals, the catcher, Carlos
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Expecting the ball to be pulled quite possibly. It looks like the outfielders will shift to the right now. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Royals bats are quiet there. They lead it 2-1. Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Jesse Hahn comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fouled off. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
The 2-2 one more time.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Chopper left side of the infield. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Luis Robert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-1 the count. High and deep to right center. Merrifield is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Yoan Moncada, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Nicky Lopez. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
The center fielder, number 3, Michael.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Robert will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Now
back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Lopez is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Whit Merrifield, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and it's even at 1. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A run for the... Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
3-1 to him now. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Adam Eaton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So stepping in, Zach Collins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the White Sox have come back to tie it at 3.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
At the plate now, Danny Mendick. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, the 0-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
0-2. Here it is. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And he chased it in the dirt. Santana gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 2 in the inning for the. So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. The pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. 2-2 to Jorge Soler. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next to the Royals.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Into the box now, Jose Abreu comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Jose Abreu.
First pitch on its way. Drilled down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1. Count 2-1. That's ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate, Luis Robert 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 2-1 is strike two swinging.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
The 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Popped him up. Santana is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. So now Carlos Santana, he'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Robert has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Domingo Germán comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Nicky Lopez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Adalberto Mondesi is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Richard Lovelady will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Fourth home run here in the early going as they take the lead 4-3. In now, Zach Collins. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dyson's there. 1 out. Digging in once again, Danny Mendick. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's low.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor coming on. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tim Anderson. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Alberto fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 4-3 for the Southsiders. Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next, the speedy Jarrod Dyson.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Ready now, Whit Merrifield. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Aaron Bummer gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Bummer, a 6'3" left-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jorge Soler goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ryan O'Hearn is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0, here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He got him, and the tying run is left stranded at third. So fine work there from the White Sox bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the White Sox 4 and the Royals 3. Brad Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leury Garcia will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
I got 2-1 the count.
2 balls and a strike now. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
2 strikes.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is Taylor, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Into the box now, Luis Robert, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yoan Moncada is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. First and second now, one man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Runners are at first and second with one away. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up. Digging in, Adam Engel. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch into right center field, and this ball's going to get down, a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And he will get there ahead of the throw to Santana, safe at the plate.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Greg Holland trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Stepping in now, Zach Collins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Runners on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Into center field, line drive base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Danny Mendick. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The count now at 2-1. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 1-0 the count. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in and looking for more, Nicky Lopez. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. KC down to their final strike in this one. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pick.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Chicago White Sox crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Domingo Germán claims the win at
Good. In the American League Central, the Chicago White Sox hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-3. The A's got the extra inning victory against the Indians 3-2. The Yanks had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 8-4. The Seattle Mariners set 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 9-2. The Toronto Blue Jays halted their 6-game losing streak as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-3. The Angels completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-1. The Tampa Bay Rays got 12 hits in this one as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-4. The Diamondbacks launched 3 home runs as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-5. The New York Mets held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 2-0. The Texas Rangers hit 3 long balls as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 9-3. The Friars totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-5. The Milwaukee Brewers combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-1. The Reds pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-0. The Colorado Rockies got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-4. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.